Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Hifni Afzan bin Harun and my metric number is TH18007. Today, I would like to talk about the general information, the background history of the Dalia Field. Okay, as you can see here, this is the location of this field, the satellite image of the Dalia Field. This field is located 135 km off from the coast of Cabinda, Angola. It is lie in the deep water of Block 17 with an estimated of 1 billion BBL of recoverable oil. The Dalia Field is in between 1,200 and 1,500 in terms of water depth. The year of discovery was back in late 1997 and the actual production of this field is started in September 2016. The Dalia Field is situated at the Angola Basin and to be more specific, it is on the sub-basin called the Kwanza Basin. 37 wells was found in this field, and this field was installed with 3 gas injection and 31 water injection well. This field used the subsea pipeline where it is connected to the 8 flexible riser, and the riser will take the fluid to the floating production storage and offloading HPSO vessel, where this vessel is stated that can store up to 2 million BBL of oil. And according to the total 2016, the Dalia field was proven as the largest deep water development to be brought on stream among the largest project of its kind in the world. So there are 4 main reservoirs in this field, which is lower main channel, lower flank, upper main channel, and Camellia. For the company involved in this field is Total SA, Statoil, ExxonMobil, and BP. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Thievesan Gunalan, metric number TH19028, and today I'll be giving a discussion about the regional tectonic settings regarding the Dalia Field in Angola. So it is situated in the Angola Basin, okay, to start with. So the Angola Basin is located along the West African South Atlantic margin, okay. So this is where the Angola Basin is located at, okay. There is 2 parts which is we call sub-basin, which is the lower Congo Basin, which is the upper part of here, and the Kwanza Basin, which is the bottom part here. So the Angola Basin is a passive margin basin. So a passive margin basin is the transition between oceanic and continental lithosphere that is not an active plate margin, and the passive margin forms by sedimentation above an ancient reef now marked by transitional lithosphere. So as you can see here, okay, what it meant by was that the continental crust, which is facing towards the sea, of course, has the transition between the continental and the oceanic crust. So this is the typical way to see whether it's a passive margin, and then there would be sedimentation above the ancient reef. So the tectonic mechanism that happens in the Angola Basin is majoritarily is the gravity spreading. Okay, the gravity spreading is where energy is released when the center of gravity lowers as crustal material thins. Second is the raft tectonics. The raft tectonics is also highly influenced by the gravity spreading. So then we move to the next one, which is also salt tectonics. So as gravity spreading acts upon the salt layers, it causes an upslope and downslope contraction, which also explains many of the folds and features of the basin. So these phases of deformation occurs when the salt from down here, okay, you can see the salt down here is squeezed and pushed up and being deposited upon. Next, we will go deeper. Okay, this is where the Angola basin is. This is the lower part, which is the Kwanza basin, and which is where the Dalia basin is located. The Dalia Field is located at. Okay, there is two parts of the Kwanza basin, which is the inner Kwanza basin and the outer Kwanza basin. So the basin is passive margin, gravity spreading dominant, and has an up-dip extension compensated by down-dip shortening. Okay, so this is the schematic cross-section based on the geological interpretation of seismic data showing the age of the rock units in each tectonic stages. So this right here, the post-reef and pre-update, everything, this is the tectonic stages that it went through, and it shows the age of the rocks deposited there. Next is the generalized stratigraphic column showing the ages, lithology, formation, names, and tectonic stages of the onshore Kwanza basin. Okay, so here is a detailed view, so you can see and also check what type of stone or rocks you can find there. That is all. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faris bin Raffizal. My ID number is TH18036, and I'm going to present about petroleum system elements in Dalia Field, Angola. Okay, first is the source rock. So the formation of the Angola basin can be divided into three phases of rifting, which is the pre-rift, the syn-rift stage, and post-rift stage. Approximately at 45 to 130 million years ago from the Jurassic to the Cretaceous era. So the Kwanza basin present features typical of the Atlantic time marginal sac basin filled with Meso-Cenozoic deposit. So the syn-rift source rock were deposited during original sac phase and contain shale rich in type 1 and type 2 kerogens. So it contains type 1 kerogen and have an average TOC content of 3.1 %, but some analyzed samples had TOC contents greater than 20. Next is reservoir rock. It's made of from the reservoir is from the sandstone and carbonate in the outer Kwanza basin. The outer Kwanza basin was influenced by a major Neogen uplift that removed as much as 2 km of Cretaceous and Paleogene rocks from the inner Kwanza basin. As a result, Miocene sediment were deposited to form a section currently at least 3,000 meter thick. The outer Kwanza basin tertiary sandstone have porosities of 20 to 40% and permeability of 1 to 5D. Okay, finally is the seal rock. So the deposition of salt and halokinesis it is caused by the deposition of salt and halokinesis in Aptian Albion. So the growth faults and structure models formed by this halokinesis. So salt detachment when normal fault blocks are widely separated so that the footwall and hanging wall are not in contact, creating large grabens. In the basin, this tectonic mechanism is attributed to three periods of high strain that occurred at approximately 16 and approximately at 96, 28 and 10 million ago. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Nurainina Aisyah Binti Ibrahim, and my ID number is TH18045, and my part is about the conclusions. So for decades, the Dalia Field Angola has been one of the chevron best producer in Southern Africa. But through the innovative modeling and implementation of gas liquid cylindrical cyclone GLCC and enhanced oil recovery EOR, the result of oil production got even better. As a result, oil productions rates increased by 2,100 barrel of oil per day. So we move to the GLCC. GLCC is the cost-effective way to maximize production where opportunities exist by reduction of system back pressure. System back pressure was dissipated energy and increase high back pressure on the wells, decreasing overall production potential. Also, GLCC is the less pipeline resistant, translate to lower pressure all the way, compact, lightweight, and less costly than conventional gravity-based separators, and safer operation with less hydrocarbon inventory and a lighter lift. Meanwhile, enhanced oil recovery (EOR) methods also the best way to boost the production from currents of oil field to recover the maximum from the existing oil reserve. So using enhanced oil recovery, Dalia Field could save more than 50% of the OOIP. So lastly, we believe that oil production in Dalia Field in Angola will come from onshore and offshore, with a majority of the daily productions from offshore, majority mostly in offshore. But I believe that Dalia Field could be the one who makes maintain its status as Africa's second largest oil producer, and maybe be the first largest oil producer in the world. So that's all from us. Thank you. Bye bye.